Yay! I'm so sorry. I hope everybody's morning is going well. My morning is going well. Oh, goodness. Hello again. Day two. Day two in this glorious adventure called vlogging. This is exciting. I put together a video last night, and it's going to get released on Saturday. I'm going to do a few of them of me cooking, only because I've had a few people ask me because I post a lot of pictures on my Instagram. If you go on my Instagram, which all of you should go on my Instagram, check it out. I post a lot of pictures on there. I take a lot of pictures of food because I love food. So I'm going to start chronicling the food that I make in a video form and then post it on YouTube. Super short clips. If you want to learn how to make food, subscribe. Keep an eye out on Saturdays. Those will pop up. Last night I made pad thai. It was delicious. I had some of it this morning for lunch, this afternoon for lunch. Oh, the days are blending together. It was wonderful. I enjoyed it. I ate lunch out on the patio, which, let me tell you, after being stuck inside all winter, I'm super happy to be able to sit out on the patio more frequently. And I know that's going to be a more regular thing as the weather gets better, but it's like it's like coming out of a cave. You just get holed up inside for the winter. I'm not a huge. I grew up in Arizona. Many of you may know Arizona. Not a lot of snow. You go up north, Flagstaff in Grand Canyon, snow. Phoenix metro area where I grew up, not a lot of snow. They have been seeing some more snow lately, but that's not part of the story. So growing up in Arizona, you just every day is the same. There's the season of hot, and then there's the season of like not as hot. Typically between I want to say May and November, it's triple digits. It's hot, right? And it's summer, and it's just it's constantly sunny. There's always sun. There's very rarely is there no sun. I mean, very rarely is there no sun on this planet because never mind. I'm getting caught up in the details. Arizona, you get a lot of sun. So constant. And if you want to go somewhere where you know what the next day is going to look like, move to Phoenix, Arizona. Or I would assume the Sahara Desert or regions of Northern Africa, I'm sure are very similar. Places in Mexico, probably very similar. Phoenix, Arizona, you know what you're getting. You know what you're signing up for. So it's hot, and then it gets to 60 between November and like March-ish, April. Then it starts to heat up again. But the weather is pretty consistent, except for August, where it rains like several times in the month, floods all the freeways. A whole bunch of people get stuck on the freeways, which is hilarious because it happens every single year in the exact same spot, and they still haven't fixed it yet. Yeah, and that's it. That's what I grew up with for 20. When did I move out? 22 years, 22, 23 years. That's what I was used to. And then I moved to New England because I'm a masochist, because I wanted to go from one extreme to a different extreme. And New England has been really interesting. Like seasonality in general is like, ooh, that's totally different for me. Being able to see the seasons develop and change. It's nice because it offers kind of a benchmark of time, which is funny because time in Arizona goes by super quick, like real fast. Here, New England, I feel like time goes it feels like it's all relative, right? Time is all relative, but having the transition of seasons, having something to sort of anchor yourself on and predict and understand is nice. So you need my help. I'm recording something right now. Okay, I'll come get it in a little bit. I'll come get it in a little bit. My child is yelling at me through the window because she ate lunch outside and she wants me to come and pick her trash up. This is my life right now. I'm the servant of a small 5.5-year-old. She's not quite 5.5 yet. She'll be 5.5 in a couple of months. What was I saying? Anyway, seasonality. Seasonality is great. It's really nice. It's a nice change of pace. I dig it. Winter's weird. Spring is cold. It's brisk, and it's a little crappy around the beginning of it, but in general, it's nice. You get to see the buds and the flowers and stuff like that. Summer's glorious. I love summer and fall in New England are incredible. I just love them. Summer's great because it's not consistently hot. It's like waves of heat. Get a little hot and then it'll go back down, and a little hot and go back down. It's really nice. Fall's gorgeous because fall. Wow, ooh, some clouds just came by. The lighting just got really intense. Fall's beautiful. Boston in fall is like that's the stereotypical amazing time to come here, and it is gorgeous. I love fall. The beginning of winter is not terrible, but like that January, February, March, those months are just rough. It's rough because it's not like pretty snow. I like pretty snow. I like it when it snows and it covers the rooftops and it's very Christmassy and festive, and I like that. That's really nice. And it's really it's not that bad. It's the months where it gets wet and cold and windy, and then everything is ice. I don't like those months. Those are not my favorite. So we're finally starting to come out on the tail end of that, and we're now we're seeing the sun more often, and temperatures in general are starting to average temperatures are starting to come up. I think this week we're going to have almost every day is going to be in the 50s, which is it's wonderful. So it's going to be great. I'm really excited about that. Ate lunch out on the patio with the sun. It was still a little cold. Wearing a t-shirt. I could have worn like a sweater or something. But ate lunch out there. Got some sun. Got some vitamin D because clearly, I don't know if you can see this, but I'm ready for summer. I look like a fucking ghost. Jesus Christ. I look like a Twilight character, but without the good looks. So I'm excited for that. It's going to be great. So, kids outside today, which is nice because she's been stuck inside for so long. So have I. Because we've been trying to do this whole social distancing thing, trying not to get near people, especially old people, like stay away from them. We don't want to get anybody sick. I don't know if I'm carrying this nonsense. I don't know if she's carrying it. She's probably carrying it because she's a disgusting germ monster as it is. Shout out to future Ari if you're watching this. You were a disgusting germ monster when you were a child. Just FYI. That's in the time capsule. So, we want to do our part, be responsible. If I don't need to go out, I don't want to go out. But, it's starting to get a little hard, staying inside for most of my days. So, yeah. So it's nice to get some good weather, and we can hang out in the backyard. We can play around in the backyard. That's great. I'm hoping we can go on a walk sometime today. We'll see. Ari's dance school. Also, Ari's dance school. These folks are amazing. Bosoma dance school in was it Wenham? Is it Wenham? It's in an area. Amazing place because they have been doing virtual dance classes. They've been doing dance classes over Zoom, And so she can jump on one of these dance classes. And we move everything in this room. We like move the table and get a giant space and connect to the Zoom meeting. And she gets to dance. She gets to see her dance teachers. She gets to see some of her dance friends. And it's really cool. And so for an hour, she gets to do something that's more interesting than just, watching shit on the iPad or playing video games, which are fun, but in small doses. So that's really nice. I'm excited about that. Hopefully, between that and my last meeting, we can go take a walk. I've got some things I need to finish up on my end for work. I'm just taking a quick lunch break vlog recording because I said that I would do it, and I'm going to do it. Just want to get out. Oh God, I just want to go to a restaurant. I want to go eat at a restaurant outside. That's like the thing that I want to do right now. I just want to go outside and eat somewhere. I don't know why. It's, I really dig like eating out and going out and getting good food. Right now, that sounds so appealing. Or like having a dinner party. I love having dinner parties. I love having people over, love having friends over, cooking for them. It's one of my favorite things. And I can't do that right now because that's super sharing germs and stuff. Just open food, people and drinking and being around each other. And can't do that right now. That sounds way too fun. Maybe when this all cleared up, I'm going to have a big old dinner party. So just keep an eye out for an invitation. Yeah, no, I mean, yeah, I'm ready for, I'm ready to do some fun stuff. Hopefully, maybe I'll figure out a way to get a little creative. The other day we had a virtual brunch with our friends. We got on this FaceTime with our friends and put the iPad up on the table. And we had brunch. It was nice. It's not, it's not the same thing, but it was nice to see people that we care about and spend time with them. I did some virtual baking with my good friend Danielle. That was wonderful. We got on the phone together and we baked together focaccia. Oh, it was so good. I'm gonna make some more focaccia and then eat it all and get fat. It was really tasty. That was fun. Any of those moments that we've had have been really nice. Not a full replacement for in-person contact, but it is what it is. So I'm looking forward to that. That's going to be some of the stuff that I'm really digging. But yeah, we'll go for a walk today. That'll be nice. Fortunately, I've got plenty of work to keep me busy. I am very, very fortunate to not, to not be affected very much by a lot of this nonsense going on. That is, it's a lot of hard work over the last, 10 years to get to this position of where I am to be able to do this kind of stuff. But even then, I still get some imposter syndrome of, feeling like I feeling bad because it's like, well, why am I so special? And I have to remind myself that, I put up with a lot of I did a lot of, tough work. I did a lot of, somewhat monotonous work. And in order to get the experience to grow and to get into a role where, it's removed from some of the concerns of what's going on right now. So I am blessed in that way, and hopefully this isn't a crazy facade that I'm putting up that all comes crashing down. This is going to be the video clip that everybody pulls out when in like 6 weeks I get laid off. That would suck. Hopefully that's not going to happen. My company's doing pretty well and we're all working very hard to keep it operational. So, oh boy. Yeah. So, so far so good. Everything's been good so far. Morning routine is still holding up. Did some working out today. Didn't go as hard Today, didn't go as hard today as I did yesterday. Yesterday, I did a mixture of like boxing. I did like this virtual boxing, which was so difficult, really, really exhausting. Did that, and I also did some Beat Saber, which Beat Saber's so much fun. Today, I just did Beat Saber because my shoulders are a little tense, and I'm trying to like loosen them up and stretch them out a little bit. Don't want to hurt myself. Beat Saber is so much fun. Oh, it's so wonderful. Did meditation, 20 minutes of meditation. It's still hard. Today was really hard. Today's meditation was really difficult. I don't know why. I kept thinking about other stuff. Like I can't like the like reruns of Breaking Bad kept popping into my head while I was trying to do meditation. I'm like, stop it. I'm trying to do self-care and I don't want to think about Heisenberg right now. I'm just thinking about, oh my God, it was really hard today and I don't know why. I kept watching the episode of Granite State like in my head. I'm just like, not right now. That's how my brain works. It was, yeah, so that was annoying, but got through it and still, by the end of it felt really good. Felt really calm. I did that right after working out. I got all pumped up from working out, and then I went and sat down and tried to do meditation. That might have been it. Maybe I need to switch those. Maybe I do meditation first, chill, and then work out, pump myself up, get ready for the day. That might be it. I'm going to try that tomorrow. Because today was tough. It was real tough. But it is still a good practice. I'm still happy that I'm able to do it. And then even when this is all over and we go back to normal life, whatever I need to do in order to accommodate those two things, working out and meditation, I will move heaven and earth to make sure that I keep doing those because my mood in general feels so much better when I do those things. It's like little tiny things. These little tiny habitual things that, I tend to put off because, well, for one, I'm not commuting right now. Commuting is it's almost not worth it. I'll tell you, it's terrible. Commuting into Boston from where I am right now, on average, takes about an hour and a half. It's like 15 miles from here to Boston. It takes me an hour and a half each way. So leave here, get my kid to school as soon as I can, which is like 8:00. Leave the school. I don't roll in until like 9:30, and then I start doing stuff. And then so my kid's school closes at 4, so I have to leave at like 2:30 in order to get to her. So I have to wrap up all of my local stuff in the morning, and then when I get home, I still have to get home, work on the rest of my projects, and then like start making dinner and clean up a little bit, and be a responsible adult. So unless I'm waking up, I usually wake up at like 5:30 normally. And so wake up at 5:30, start getting everybody's stuff ready, make breakfast, lunch for the kid, for Christina, and like get everybody, get Christina out the door because she usually needs to get on the train and do all of her stuff. So I'm helping her get all of her stuff together. And then I have a very short period of time where I can usually do stuff. And normally if it's not a big deal, if things are clean and it's, we're having a good morning and we've set ourselves up, I sit down and do my meditation, do some workout. It's great. But that is like the first thing that I tend to ditch whenever I need to to gain some extra time in the morning for getting stuff ready. And I need to stop doing that. Clearly, I need to stop doing it because, excuse me, the Rona's coming on. I've been so congested. Clearly, I need to stop skipping that. Exercise, meditate have changed my mind. It's been really good on my mood. It's a really good thing to sort of anchor my day on. to be able to be like, okay, no matter what I do, this is the thing that I start my day with, and then I can move on to everything else. It's made a huge difference, and it's such a small time commitment. It's like an hour for both, right? It's like ideally half an hour for a workout. I would love to do more. I would love to go to the gym. I want to go to the gym and like lift weights and like run and do all of that stuff. I obviously cannot do that because the gym is closed. So, I'm just doing a lot of like HIIT exercises right now, high intensity, just, go, 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 take a break, go, go, go. So I'm doing a lot of that, but half an hour of that and 20 minutes meditation with, a little bit of in between. An hour a day for me is what I want to keep doing, So I'm gonna make sure that I don't lose that. I learned something out of all this. I don't want to get rid of exercise, and I don't want to get rid of meditation. So there we go. Lesson learned. Figured it out. We're learning how to be adults here, folks. It's important. Yeah. So I'm just gonna keep chugging along with that. I'm gonna make something else tonight. What am I gonna cook tonight? I think I'm cooking stuffed peppers or falafel, something like that. I'm cooking one of those. Make a video. That'll be next week. That'll be like the week after's video. So I'll just, line up a bunch of videos and make them all. So keep an eye out for that and subscribe for more updates. Subscribe, like, do all that bullshit. I'm going to try and do this every weekday. I can't promise I'm going to do it on the weekend because I need to, spend time with the family and, make sure I'm present in their lives and not be taking up the entire dining room space / office space for this whole production. But yeah, outside of that, subscribe, like, let me know if you want me to talk about stuff. If you guys are watching this, if anybody's watching this, give me stuff to talk about, or you can like come on when I'm doing this and you can join the chat. You could send stuff to me and I can like talk, we could talk back and forth and come up with things. Whatever floats your boat. Anyway, I'm gonna leave now because it's definitely, my lunchtime is definitely over. I'm gonna clean up and keep going with my day. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.